Humberto docked his ship carefully, and a familiar yet haunting sight greeted him. A scavenged vessel, stripped bare and silent, but he knew its hidden secrets and past struggles intimately now. Years of experience told him that sometimes the most valuable things are left behind, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered in unexpected places slowly. He stepped onto the dark command deck, his footsteps echoing off the empty consoles, a heavy silence that felt almost deafening in the stillness around him slowly. The galley was dry, a barren landscape of stainless steel and abandoned utensils, a testament to the haste of its previous occupants. Humberto's eyes scanned the room slowly, taking in every minute detail, every possible hiding spot. As he moved with a practiced, cautious air, my senses fully alert now. The engine room, however, told a different story, a trove of discarded parts, and nestled among them carefully, an ultra-rare fusion core now visible. His heart skipped a beat as he reached for it slowly, the cool metal a tangible thrill in my trembling hands, a find that could change everything forever now. The ship's systems roared back to life, a harsh alarm blaring loudly as the security system armed itself rapidly. And Humberto knew he was in serious trouble now. He sprinted for his ship, the sound of his own breathing loud in his ears, as the corridors seemed to stretch out before him with increasing urgency and darkness. Gravity deactivated, sending him floating freely, and he had to adapt quickly on the fly, using the nearby walls to propel himself forward slowly and carefully. Entrances began sealing off rapidly, trapping sections of the ship in darkness. He had to think extremely fast to find alternative emergency routes and escape paths quickly nearby. The air was thick with the smell of ozone as electrical malfunctions sparked and crackled loudly around Humberto, creating an intense, unsettling atmosphere suddenly. Walls began closing in slowly, a slow but deadly squeeze, and he had to dodge and weave rapidly to avoid being crushed by the tightening, suffocating concrete walls surrounding him. Every step felt like a gamble, every decision a potential dead end. As he carefully navigated the dark and treacherous maze, his heart racing with every creak. The ship's corridors blurred together in a chaotic dance of steel and harsh lights, his senses on high alert, every nerve ending tingling with acute awareness and intense anxiety always. Humberto could feel the sweat beating slowly on my forehead, the tension building steadily with every cautious step, as he pushed myself to the very limit always. The homestretch was within sight now, but a heavily armed fighter drone stood ominously between him and escape, its cold, calculating gaze fixed intently on him, freezing him. Humberto breathed deeply, mind racing wildly with the daunting odds, as the menacing drone locked onto him swiftly, its lethal guns charging ominously louder. The world narrowed to the cramped space between them, a deadly game of cat and mouse, as he sprinted desperately towards it with every fiber of his being. Bullets whizzed past Humberto's head, a hot, stifling breeze that threatened to engulf him completely, as he zigzagged rapidly through the dimly lit long corridor. Time seemed to slow as he positioned himself perfectly under the hovering drone, a perfect moment of synchrony in the stillness of the night air slowly. He flipped and kicked it out of the air, a satisfying crunch as it hit the deck. The sudden silence that followed was almost surreal and left me momentarily still. For a moment, Humberto just stood there silently, his chest heaving deeply as the adrenaline began to slowly ebb away, leaving him feeling drained and disoriented suddenly. Then he moved again, his ship's hatch open wide, a welcoming refuge from the growing chaos and darkness, swirling intensely behind him now, slowly. He dove inside, the hatch closing behind with a reassuring thud as he collapsed against the cold metal wall, feeling a mix of relief and growing unease slowly. The silence was a balm to his frazzled nerves, a moment to catch a breath and process what had just happened so suddenly and unexpectedly around me tonight. He held the fusion core tightly, its immense value sinking in slowly, a potential retirement fund, a new beginning unfolding before him with great promise and possibility. The journey back would be long and arduous, but Humberto was ready, the weight of his significant find a very palpable presence beside him always now. As he lifted off slowly, leaving the derelict ship behind him, he felt a complex sense of pride, of accomplishment, wash over him completely now. It was a reminder that sometimes the greatest rewards come from taking the greatest risks slowly, and I'm truly grateful for the entire journey I've been on.